Hello everyone, welcome to another series of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day practice question. Question was, which of the following ministries is responsible for implementing Swadesh Darshan scheme? Ministry of Culture, Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Home Affairs or Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change? The correct answer is option B, Ministry of Tourism. Recently, Eco Circuit was identified as one of the 15 thematic circuits under Swadesh Darshan scheme to promote ecotourism in the country. Swadesh Darshan scheme is a central sector scheme launched in 2014-2015 by the Ministry of Tourism and Culture, Government of India. Hence, option B is correct. It has been launched for the integrated development of theme-based tourist circuits. The scheme aims to promote, develop and harness the potential of tourism in India. The scheme is envisioned to synergize with other schemes like Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Skill India, Make in India, etc. Majority of the answers in the comment section were correct. Keep answering like this. Now let's begin today's session. First question is, which of the following best explains the group of friends? Prevention of human trafficking, protection of coral reefs, arrangement to settle maritime boundary disputes, or promote accountability for crimes against peacekeepers? The correct answer is option D, promote accountability for crimes against peacekeepers. Recently, India has launched a group of friends to promote accountability for crimes against peacekeepers. Hence, option D is correct. India will soon have a database that will record all crimes against the blue helmets or peacekeepers. India, Bangladesh, Egypt, France, Morocco and Nepal are co-chairs. It was launched during India's current presidency of the UN Security Council. The group will convene 2 meetings of its members per year. It will also host 1 event per year involving permanent missions and other stakeholders. Resolution 2589 said to take all appropriate measures to bring to justice perpetrators of the killing of and all acts of violence against United Nations personnel. Next question is, recently the Tal Chhapar Sanctuary was in the news. It is located in which of the following Indian states? Odisha, Assam, Rajasthan or Uttarakhand? The correct answer is option C, Rajasthan. The famous Tal Chhapar Black Buck Sanctuary in Rajasthan's Churu district has received a protective cover against a proposed move of the state government to reduce the size of its eco-sensitive zone. Hence, option C is correct. The court struck down an order of September 30 re-notifying a 2.7 km long road forming part of the Nokha-Sikar highway. The sanctuary is host to about 4,000 black bucks and other wild animals, over 40 species of raptors, and more than 300 species of resident and migratory birds. The grassland for black bucks was being continuously developed in the sanctuary. Also, the attempts were being made for the expansion of a prey base for the raptors. As Tal Chhapar attracts a large number of raptor species for their habitation, the WWF has started monitoring them to understand their status and distribution in the sanctuary. Next question is, in the context of the environment and ecology, the emissions trading system or ETS is associated with which of the following ones? UN Environment Programme, European Union, UN Development Programme or BRICS? The correct answer is option B, European Union. EU member states and parliamentarians recently announced an agreement for a major reform to the bloc's carbon market. The deal aims to accelerate emissions cuts, phase out free allowances to industries, and targets fuel emissions from the building and road transport sectors. The EU ETS allows electricity producers and industries with high energy demands such as steel and cement to purchase free allowances to cover their carbon emissions under a polluter pays principle. The quotas are designed to decrease over time to encourage them to emit less and invest in greener technologies as part of the European Union's ultimate aim of achieving carbon neutrality. Hence, option B is correct. The deal means emissions in the ETS sectors are to be cut by 62% by 2030 based on 2005 levels, up from a previous goal of 43%. Next question is, with reference to Ikki Jatre, consider the following statements. 1. It means the festival of rice. 2. It is related to Indian state of Odisha. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are not correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Recently, Kerala-based organization Thanal launched the initiative named Eki Jatre, or the Festival of Rice in tribal parlance. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It was organized in Wayanad, Kerala, hence statement 2 is not correct. Therefore, option B is correct. The initiative aims to sensitize people to the significance of conserving traditional crops that have the ability to withstand harsh climatic conditions. India had nearly 1.5 lakh varieties of rice, with about 3,000 varieties unique to Kerala. Most of the varieties were collected from Kerala, Karnataka, Assam, Tamil Nadu, Arunachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, and West Bengal. Next question is, in the context of Indian biodiversity, what is the IUCN status of the Eurasian griffon vulture? Endangered, vulnerable, near threatened, or least concern? The correct answer is option D, least concern. Recently, the Eurasian griffon vulture was rescued at Atal Bihari Vajpayee Zoological Park in Kamlapur near Hampi, Karnataka. The griffon vulture is a rare type of vulture eagle with impressive size and up to a 3-meter wingspan. It is Europe's second largest bird. The primary habitats of Eurasian griffon vultures are in Italy, Croatia, Cyprus, Israel, and Greece. They are often confused with Himalayan griffon vultures, which are mainly found in Nepal and Tibet. They are a diurnal species. They are carnivores and scavengers. This species is monogamous and pair bonds are often lifelong. The IUCN status of this species is least concern. Hence, option D is correct. Next question is, with reference to Kakori train action, consider the following statements. 1. The train robbery at Kakori was happened on 9 August 1925. 2. Ram Prasad Bismil and Thakur Roshan Singh were not involved in this incident. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option A, 1 only. Prominent revolutionaries of the Indian independence movement were hanged on December 17 and December 19 in 1927 with respect to Kakori train action. They were Ashfaqullah Khan, Ram Prasad Bismil, Thakur Roshan Singh. This came 2 years after the Kakori train robbery, in which members of the Hindustan Republican Association, or HRA, had looted a train transporting money to the British Treasury. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. The HRA was thus founded by a group of young men who were disillusioned by Gandhi's tactics of non-violence. The train robbery at Kakori was the HRA's first major action in August 1925. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Therefore, option A is correct. Next question is, which of the following issues Sovereign Gold Bond, or SGB? Ministry of Finance, Securities Exchange Board of India, Reserve Bank of India, or Ministry of Corporate Affairs? The correct answer is option C, Reserve Bank of India. Recently, in Government of India's notification, Sovereign Gold Bonds 2022-23 will be opened for subscription during the period December 19 to 23. SGBs are government securities denominated in grams of gold. They are substitutes for holding physical gold. Investors have to pay the issue price in cash, and the bonds will be redeemed in cash on maturity. The bond is issued by Reserve Bank on behalf of Government of India. Hence, option C is correct. Next question is, in the context of Indian fairs and festivals, Karthigai Deepam festival is associated with which state? Odisha, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, or Tamil Nadu? The correct answer is option D, Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu celebrates Karthigai Deepam as the traditional festival. It is a very old festival and is also celebrated in the neighboring states like Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, and Karnataka. This festival is very important among the Tamils, and every Tamil want to celebrate it wherever they are in this huge world. Hence, option D is correct. This festival of lights involves lighting lights almost anywhere to put an end to darkness. They want to show lights to the gods, who will be impressed with their worship and continue to look after the followers for ages to come. Next question is, which of the following is not correct about Congo River? It is a river in West Central Africa. It is the Africa's longest river. it drains into the Atlantic Ocean, or it rises in the highlands of northeastern Zambia? The correct answer is option B. It is Africa's longest river. The flood-prone capital city of the Democratic Republic of Congo saw around 280 houses wiped out by the floods earlier this week. Heavy rainfall led to floods and landslides in Kinshasa. The capital city, once a fishing village located on the banks of Congo River, has grown rapidly in population with unplanned housing in flood-prone areas. Congo River is a river in the West Central Africa. With a length of 2,900 miles or 4,700 kilometers, it is the continent's second longest river after the Nile. Hence, option B is correct. It rises in the highlands of northeastern Zambia between lakes Tanganyika and Nyasa, that is Malawi. It drains into the Atlantic Ocean. Last question is, consider the following statements regarding Northeastern Council or NEC. 1. It is under the administrative purview of Ministry of Home Affairs. 2. It was established by executive resolution. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are not correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. That is, both the statements are incorrect. Recently, the Golden Jubilee celebrations of the Northeast Council, that is NEC, was celebrated in Shillong on 18th December 2022. Infrastructure and development projects with a total cost of nearly 2,500 crore was inaugurated by the Prime Minister. Northeastern Council or NEC is under the administrative purview of the Ministry of Development of the Northeastern Region, that is MDONER. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. It was established by an Act of Parliament in 1971. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Therefore, option C is correct. Originally consisting of the 7 states of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland and Tripura, Sikkim was included as the 8th member state through the NEC Amendment Act 2002, that is 68 of 2002. NEC has made significant contributions to the socio-economic development of the northeastern region as an advisory body and as a planning body. Now it's time for the practice question. Recently, world's oldest sequence of DNA is discovered in which of the following region? Atacama Desert, Chile, Rockies Mountain, North America, Greenland, Denmark, or Western Ghat, India. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Stay safe and stay motivated. So that's all for today. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.